What up, Laker family? It is your boy DTLF back with a post-game recap as the Lakers curb stomp the Dallas Mavericks. 127 to 110 on what was the absolute full control of the game. I mean, first game we come out, we hold our opponents under 30 points. First quarter, second quarter, Dallas got 27. Still no 30-point quarters. We really didn't give up a 30-point quarter until the fourth quarter when the game was already out of reach. But that third quarter was a masterclass. 42 points to 27. They play good defense. The Lakers have seemed to figure something out here defensively and then getting out in transition, getting easy buckets. That could be our identity. Shout out to Empire Jeff, man, who was covering it with me on the PSF app. But it's an absolutely fun game. I mean, my family was on the couch watching it with me in silence, listening to our commentary and just enjoying it. And I can't wait because this leads up to the game where me and my family are going to get to go watch Lakers versus Nets. But it's exciting because if the Lakers did figure something out here, I think it could really vote well for us moving forward, even after we potentially make a trade or two. Now, we are going to talk about some rumors that have been thrown around. What's up, Jeff? Thank you, bro, for pulling up. Love you too, bro. Great game. Absolutely phenomenal. Now, the Lakers did everything in their power to win this game starting early on. Like I said, getting stops. They held the Mavericks under 30% shooting from beyond the arc while shooting 42% ourselves, which is a rarity. But where we continue to win is in points in the paint. We had 60 points in the paint tonight, and we only have 10 turnovers all game long. That's phenomenal, fam. That's basically 5 or less turnovers each quarter. That is great. Vando is back, baby. That's right, Angie. Listen, when Vando plays like this defensively, just being a disruptor, forget about the offense. I don't care if he gives us a bagel on offense, but defensively, that boy was clamping up. Kyrie really struggled tonight. And shout out to everybody, man. Listen, they said my boy Austin Reeves doesn't play defense. Not only does he play defense, but that boy plays offense. He ends up with 14.7 assists, 25, 8, and 8 for LeBron, 28, 9, and 12 for Anthony Davis. But the player of the game, D'Angelo Russell, 29 points, 3 assists, 4 rebounds, but most importantly, setting the tone as the lead guard. I think they really figured something out here with him. If they're going to let him play like that, I wouldn't be mad if he sticks along. Me and Jeff talked about it on PSF. We would not be mad if he plays like this and he stays. Wouldn't be mad. Question is, will he continue to play like this, right? TBD. But got to give him mad credit because D-Lo, he wants to stay a Laker, and it shows. East Coast Dodger Nation, thank you so much for the super chat, my brother. I appreciate the love. By the way, if we get this video, we got 300 people in here. If we get it to 150 likes, I will go live. I will open up the phone lines because there will be no phone call Friday due to me being at the game. However, I'm willing to compensate here and, let you guys call in tonight. I know you guys got a lot to say. We can talk trade rumors. We can talk everything goes right now. But, I mean, just the way the Lakers play tonight, guys, if they play like this moving forward, it's going to be hard for any team to beat us. However, we still got a long way to go. There's still some room for improvement here and there. Lakers still looking for an identity. I don't think the Lakers have an identity because they haven't showed it consistently. But this could be it. This could be the blueprint to the Lakers' success. Clearly, defense leading to transition buckets. But let's get this video to 150, and as soon as we do, I will open up the phone lines. I'm sure we will. We're already at 83 likes, baby. But yeah, listen. Is it curve stomp or curve? It don't matter, man. It don't matter. Curve. I mean, we playing some curvy players out there, so it don't matter, man. I'll correct the spelling if it's a misspelling or whatever on my end. Just wanted to upload the video quick. So one aspect of AD's game that he's improved lately is his assist. I always said if he ever starts playmaking like Shaq, it's going to be unstoppable. Well, it was beautiful. It was beautiful because the Lakers were playing inside out, meaning we're going inside, we're scoring buckets in transition, we're feeding the beast Anthony Davis and LeBron, and then we're turning around and we're spacing the floor and we're knocking down shots. So we're doing a little bit of everything, and you got to love it because the Laker team is capable of doing this. Also got to give credit to Darvin Ham for his rotations tonight. They were better. He actually used his challenge, and he won as a result, and it was all gravy from that moment on. But I want the Lakers to keep building off of this because we're a hungry fan base. We want to see this consistently. We can get a nice 7 to 8 game win streak. We can move up in the Western Conference standings. A lot of these teams are only like what? A lot of these teams are always like what? 5-6 games over 500. We're at 500 right now, and we're beating teams that are ahead of us in the standings. Teams like the Thunder, the Clippers, the Mavs. So people are really underestimating these wins. These wins are huge, right? If we can win the season series in all of these matchups, then we have a huge advantage once we hit our stride and hit, a couple of, shots in a row. I'm sorry, wins in a row. So we'll be straight. Jonathan Reyes, thank you so much for super chat, brother. He said, I think letting D'Lo run the offense is working. Man, you know what? He might be right. He might have been right all along. And you know me, man. I give credit where credit is due. He's playing a lot better. There is a pep to his step. So if this dude really figured it out, and he's playing with a sense of urgency, which he wasn't early in the season. But this is the D'Lo we all envisioned when we got him via trade, and we like the backcourt of Austin and him. And it looks like that seems to be the best backcourt as of right now, right? Right now. But yeah, I love what D'Lo is doing. If he plays like this, I'm not mad if he survives the trade deadline as a Laker. Still, he could very well be playing up his trade value, just saying, right? Maybe the Lakers won't be convinced by this spurt. I was talking to Jeff, man, and, the other night I mentioned Colin Sexton, how I would like to get a player like that under the radar, assuming we cannot trade for a DeJounte or a Zach LaVine or a big name like that. I like Colin Sexton. I was telling Jeff, what if we lift the pick protection from the current pick we traded and we throw in the Gabe Vincent contract and fillers to match the Colin Sexton deal? Now I'll ask you guys the same thing. Would you guys be willing to lift that pick protection instead of offloading another pick and then just trading for like a Colin Sexton? Because there really could be a couple of solutions we could do on this roster without having to give up D'Lo, without having to give up Austin or Rui. We trade for Colin Sexton, lift the pick protection, and then we go out and we get like a Bismack Biyombo or maybe a buyout candidate like Gordon Hayward. I mean, the solutions could be right in front of us without us having to spell too much, right? Too much. But we beat back-to-back good teams, plus 500 teams, top seeded Western Conference teams, back-to-back wins. And now it sets it up perfectly for the day that me and my family go watch the Nets on Friday. So super hyped about that. What's up, Dan? Our Lakers win 2 games in a row. Let's keep it up. Let's freaking go. But we still need a trade. I do agree that we still need backup bigs who can rim protect and rebound, right? Because we get killed on the glass a lot. How much do we get killed on the glass for? A lot. And if we can solve that, as well as, like I said, plug in a good backup point guard, it could go a long way, an extremely long way. Guys, we're at 130 likes. We're 20 likes away more from opening up the phone lines and letting you guys get your voices heard. Bruce Brown is a trade candidate me and Jeff talked about as well. And again, we got around the league tomorrow. We're going to get really creative. Already working on some notes for tomorrow's show. So you guys are going to want to tune back in at tomorrow at 6 p.m. Pacific time. Empire Jeff will be here, Chris, and most likely Mees. Haven't got the confirmation yet from everybody, but most likely Mees as well. Vando is back. Automatic impact. Start him. Well, to me, it's not about starting or benching Vando. For me, it's about just giving him the minutes. Tonight, he got the minutes for sure. So that's exciting. You're right. Vando's a huge impact player. Remember, last year we had to bench him at some point in the playoffs. His offense was just falling. But we don't have him there for offense. And even though tonight he had 7 points, 9 rebounds, but most importantly, he got 26 minutes, which is the most we've seen him play in a minute. So that's good news. If his minutes continue to increase, he's going to make maximum impact on moving forward. Hey, we got our first 10-piece super chat. Thank you, my brother. I appreciate you, man. He said, great job, brother. You and Jeff on the PSF app. Great. Lakers win. Oh, man, much love to my brother Joe here, man. Thank you so much for super chat. It means a lot, brother. And you know what? We're going to build on these wins. I feel like this is just the beginning for the Laker team. Still, I'm expecting something to happen around the trade deadline. I don't know if it's going to be a major trade or a minor trade, but we do need to plug up some holes I still see there. Clearly, like I already mentioned, rebound and rim protection could be had if we go out and we sign somebody like a Bismack Biyombo for insurance policy protection plan, right? We need one of those. Everybody needs one of those. Because if Christian was not going to play heavy minutes for lack of defense or rebounding or whatever, which I by the way, I like him. If he's not going to play a lot of minutes, Bismack would be huge for the roster, right, moving forward. And I thought he had a really good season with the Memphis Grizzlies. They just had to clear up the space to sign G.G. Jackson, who's a great acquisition by them anyways. And then, like I said, the buyout market is going to be active as well. Who knows if somebody like Gordon Hayward or maybe even somebody better shakes their team and becomes, available for us. That would be huge. But yeah, Jeff, thank you, bro. Jeff did a great job over there with your boy included. And again, make sure to tune in for tomorrow because it's going to get good. The trade deadline special starting with Around the League tomorrow, fam. We got a lot. And it looks like we get to open up the phone lines as well because you guys now have 163 likes. So I'm going to go ahead and drop the link. Remember, all you need is a cam whether it's through your phone or through your laptop or whatever, and a mic in order to join me. And tell me what you guys' thoughts are on the Lakers. Should the Lakers make a trade? Would you guys still trade D'Angelo Russell? Are you guys holding on to him? Are you guys convinced by the small sample size? It's been 3 straight games when he's had a great impact on this Laker team. Can he continue to build on that? I mean, it's going to be interesting. And, every year around this time of the year, it gets interesting. It's always some sort of drama in La La Land in Hollywood. And, I really wasn't paying attention to the body language between LeBron and D'Lo, but my guy Jeff brought it to my attention. And it'll be interesting to see if that dynamic plays into the factor of trading potentially D'Angelo Russell. But you can't deny that this dude has been an absolute beast the last couple of games. Got to give him props. I still feel personally, though, like I said, we still need a fringe trade here and there. But let's bring in our first guest, man. Let's bring in our guy, Big Reese. What's up, my bro? How you doing, man?
What's going on?
What's going on, bro? Let me put on my earphones. Looks like you're coming out through the earphone. All right, go ahead, brother.
Alrighty. So I'm not gonna lie, I had got off work and I go to take a look at my phone. I thought the game started at 9:30. And in my mind I was like, oh. And I was like, well, let me go ahead and just see what the heck the team gonna do tonight. They gonna trick me again. And I look and I was shocked. We was beating the hell out of them in the fourth quarter. I was like, wait, is this really the Lakers?
Yep.
But what again?
Yep.
I'm sorry.
No, you froze.
I went out.
Go ahead.
Okay. But like I had said in my video, the only way that really and truly get me, and this is just like to raise my eyebrow, they gotta go on a 10-15 game win streak for me. They're gonna have to do at least that, but because here's the thing, this is the same team with a few minor changes, but this also the same team that went 25-7 to get into the play-in. This is why this record shocks me, and it pisses me off to see them play like this against the Thunder and the Mavericks. Because if you can do this against the Thunder and the Mavericks, you can do this against the Jazz. You can do this against the Bulls. You can do this against the Suns. You can do this like we can do this against the Pelicans again.
No, you're absolutely right. The only thing I will tell you to that is that the rotations by Darvin have been very wonky. We finally getting to see, look, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. D'Lo and Austin were starting together during the run and during the playoffs, and he started this year with a new starting lineup that didn't include both of them. It didn't feature both of them. So now he's going back to that, and it's been working, right? Because offensively, we're getting off the snide early. So that's been working a lot more. Now, I get what you're saying about 10, 15-game win streak. You do got to remember, though, we have battled injuries, and the rotation's been off. Plus, the West is tough. It's going to be a lot harder to get on a 10-game win streak. Has anybody in the West got on a 10-game win streak? I think the closest thing to that was the Clippers, right? They won like 8 in a row or something like that. But, the West is extremely tough, man. And I just hope that the Lakers win 75% of the games they're supposed to be winning, right? But you're right. There has been some disappointing losses, and therefore, I still believe there will be a trade or two here, or maybe some sort of acquisition, because we're not a complete team yet, but we're showing flashes of being that tournament team, and we can build on that. I think that's a great thing, don't you think?
I mean, that's true, but I'm gonna be honest with you. Again, when it comes to Darvin Ham's usage of his players, it's like it kind of scares me, because it's like at the end of the day, whoever it is that we trade, we bringing them here just in order for them to be coached by Darvin Jive Turkey.
Oh man!
So,
but
it's just like
to be fair,
if
we made a trade last season and it got us all the way to the Western Conference Finals. So I'm not opposed to a trade, because even though we do have a learning head coach that hasn't been great at all by any means necessary, even has had some fireable offensive games, right? Even though we still got LeBron, we still got AD. And remember, those two carried us to a championship last time. They had the right pieces around them. So although I'm with you where I kind of doubt the coach, I don't doubt the players, right? If they're fired, AD's had a phenomenal season this year. LeBron has showed spurts of brilliance, right? And I think he turns up even more starting March, right before the playoff season. So for those reasons, I do want the trade. Don't you agree, Maurice? Don't you want to trade? You don't
No.
want to trade?
I'm gonna be honest.
So what do you prefer?
Okay. When it comes to D'Lo, okay, I'll be willing for a trade just because for the most part he's been wishy washy. You know what
Right,
I'm saying?
right,
When it
right.
comes to D'Lo,
Okay.
I don't want to give up Rui, man. I don't want to give up Reeves because
I agree with that.
Rui has shown in back-to-back fourth quarters why he's that dude.
I agree with
Reeves
that.
has shown for the most of the season why he's that dude. It's just that again, these guys are not spot up 3-point shooters.
Right.
It's like they can shoot threes, but that's not their entire game. You know what I'm
I,
saying? So
yeah.
you can get more out of Reeves. You can get more out of Rui. These are the guys that in the playoffs, Rui, we talking about the same dude that literally shot 49% from three in the playoffs. We gonna get rid of that?
Well, for me, it's not so much of getting rid of that, but what if you can trade other pieces? Like, what if you can offload Cam Reddish with like a second round pick and get somebody decent, right? Or what if you can lift the protection off the Utah Jazz pick that we gave them last year, bring back Colin Sexton, and throw like an extra second their way, with like just to offload a contract or two. I mean, there's always creative ways that you can improve the roster. That's all I'm saying. I'm not asking for us to trade Austin. I love Austin, right? People that think Austin should be traded for pennies to the dollar, crazy. Rui, it would hurt me, but if you could bring back like DeJounte or Clint or something we really need like that for a Rui type package, then I'm willing to do it. That's the only way I'm willing to do it. Other than that, I agree with you that I'm not just flipping them to flip them, right? Any trade
Right.
we make right now, in my opinion, has to be calculated, and
Yeah.
we'll see, we'll see,
All right.
right?
Oh, before I go, to all of y'all who was saying trade AD, you on crack. You are on crack. I don't know who the heck said because I kid you not, bro. I'm guessing this was like, no, it was that Jazz game where he had that off night. And I had saw some people, it was like trade AD, trade AD. I was in the Facebook group. They said trade AD. I'm like, you talking
Well,
about the same dude? Yeah, he may have shot bad, but he got 14 rebounds. He got 15 rebounds and 4 blocks.
that like I always mention this, like when people would say trade D here on this channel, I would say no because we're closer to the championship than to rebuilding. You trade AD, it would have to be because he requested or because you're about to rebuild for whatever reason, and or the only way I would be willing to trade AD ever is if you were getting a better piece in return. There's very few better pieces than AD. I'm talking Giannis. I'm talking guys like that caliber, right? So you're absolutely right. And right now, AD is playing better than a lot of these guys. So you're absolutely right about
Yeah,
that, man.
and I'm convinced. I'm convinced that like what he was going through early in the season, it had to have been, maybe a little pain, maybe it had to been a little bit of an injury because he is explosive now. He
Yeah,
is explosive.
yeah, for sure. He's been dealing with pain, but he said no excuses. So you got to give him props on that. He's been playing through it, and right now he's looking great. He's looking like when we first acquired him. Remember, he was coming in here dropping 50 point
Yes,
games and stuff like that.
I remember that one.
Yeah. So he is back to where we want him to be. Really quick, bro, because I know you did just recently start your channel, man. Go ahead and shout out your channel, man, so the good people know.
Oh yeah. Channel is Maurice Harris. Y'all can like, comment, subscribe, and all that good jazz. I usually don't say that on my videos because I usually just come and just vent, about my Lakers. But
Yeah.
other than that, you know, hey, I want to subscribe. The name's Maurice. Maurice Harris. MAURICEHARRIS.
All righty, brother. Yeah, definitely go show my brother some love. He knows what he's talking about, man. So we appreciate you for tapping in, man. Thank you so much for the call, bro.
Oh man, thank you for having me.
Anytime, brother. All righty, man.
All right, bro.
So check it out, man. Look. I'll say this. He has some very valid points, right? Obviously, the Lakers would benefit from holding on to their core guys, right? Especially after like the way they're playing recently. If they can keep building on that, that'd be great. What I want for the Lakers to do is to make the fringe trades around the core guys, right? Who isn't working out? Who isn't getting any playing time? What side pieces do we have that we can move in order to bring back pieces that could benefit us? And listen, I know people talk about the bad contract he has, but if we can't have, we can't have Clint Capella. I want Biombo. All right, that's a cheap contract. Provides a lot of the dirty work, can block shots and be a rim protector, which will let AD get free and do some of the stuff he does best, right? We can't have certain pieces. We got to pivot and turn and look for other ones. I already mentioned Gordon Hayward. That would be awesome. You know what I'm saying? Wait, hold on. My guy said, y'all flip-flop so much, I can't take nothing serious. Now everyone loves D'Lo. I'm not saying that. From the beginning, I said that D'Angelo Russell, if he can sustain this level of play, which to be determined, right? Then I would be okay with him staying. Now, however, if there's still a trade to be had out there for like a DeJounte Murray or somebody like that, y'all seen him tonight. He had a game winner on the Magic, fam. So I'm staying the same, man. I'd love to have a DeJounte type. However, got to give credit where credit is due. D'Lo's played a lot better. Maybe because he doesn't want to get flipped, or maybe because he wants to get paid in offseason. Whatever his motivation is, he needs to keep playing like that while he's still on the Lakers for sure. That's all I'm saying. But I would still like those fringe trades around the court guys. Like I really don't want to get rid of Austin and Rui. D'Lo for the right piece, I'm cool with, and a couple of other players, right? But I really don't want to get rid of like the core pieces. Like even Max Christie, he has a sweet jump shot, plays good defense, and his role is going to continue to grow, and he's going to get better over time. And I think people really just they tend to discard young players because they're not making an impact right now. But some players, they will make an impact in the future, assuming they stay for a long period of time. Regardless, you can't deny that the Lakers play an exceptional game. You see what they did, fam. You look at the stat sheet. Just how many guys do we have? We have 4 guys in double figures and a lot of other ones that were close. So again, Austin with 14 and 7, 25, 8 and 8 for LeBron, D'Angelo Russell 29, 3 and 4. At 28, 9, and 12 for Anthony Davis. Still, Anthony Davis has been recently our best player, man. So I love what he's been doing. Hey, shout out to the homegirl Craziness. She said, just because it's Wednesday, bro. Oh, man, I appreciate the love. Thank you so much, Craziness. We appreciate you kindly on this channel. And shout out to Search also for spreading the gospel, man. Go check out the Apple track that has dropped. Now, let's bring in my next guest. And again, if you guys are want to tap in, all you need is a cam. Could be from the phone, could be from anywhere. You see the link in the chat. It is there. Let me bring in Darius Ford. What's up, bro?
How you doing, Jim?
Good. Can you do me a favor and lower the volume on the TV or wherever it is on the back? There you go. That should be good. All right, man. So Lakers won, man. Lakers are now at 500. I know you're a diehard Warrior fan, so your Warriors are now 4 games below 500. How we feeling, fam?
Credit to the Lakers. I mean, they do what they have to do.
Right. As far as the Warriors, do you think you guys are gonna blow up the team, bro? I'm curious, man. I like it when you call in because I get to check in with the Warriors. See what the train of thought is.
If we don't do any trades, I feel like we are gonna blow it up, and that sucks because I mean, Curry is like the heart and soul of our team. You know, like he's like the spearhead of our roster. You know.
I got a question for you, bro. Because how long you been a Warriors fan for?
Since 2015.
2015. So I gotta ask. That's basically Curry era on down. If Curry was ever traded, hypothetically, and by the way, I'm gonna cover this tomorrow on Around the League, so tap in. But if Curry was ever traded, would you still be a Warriors fan? I'm curious.
Yes.
You would? Okay. I respect it, bro. You gotta always stick with your team no matter what, right? Right?
Yeah, he's got us 4 championships.
That's fair. I don't think he gets traded, but man, it would be crazy to see him get flipped for sure. I'm like super curious to see who your Warriors, what they're gonna do this trade deadline, because I don't see like any how would I say this? I don't see any like facelift type trades that will get the needle moving in your guys' direction. The West is just really tough. Even my Lakers are struggling. We got 2 Hall of Famers and some really good role players. So, it's interesting to see what's going to happen with the Warriors. But yeah, bro, as far as the Lakers go, I hope that they start turning around. I hope this is the beginning of something new. From the outside looking in, do you think the Lakers are starting to find their groove here? How you feel?
Yeah, you do have a point because you say the next game they face the Nets, right?
Right. Yeah, we got Brooklyn. So that's that should be a good matchup for us.
Yeah, and then the Clippers. That's on Rivals Week.
Right. But they're not really our rivals. They've gotten a lot of matchup wins when the Lakers weren't showing up. But overall, the overall record is still ridiculously in our favor. And this season
Yeah,
we are
yeah, I
2-0.
know. Yeah, I know it's not a rivalry, but that's what this next week they're dubbing it as Rivals Week because
Right.
the Brooklyn Nets and the Knicks they also have a game on TNT.
Let me ask you this, bro. Are you going to be going to that new Intuit Dome that the Clippers are opening up, man? Because apparently they're targeting fans like you who are locals but don't really have a local team.
Not really. I mean, if it's like another team that's like the Lakers, I might be interested in watching the Lakers play against the Clippers or the
Right,
Warriors.
because didn't you say you live like across the street from there?
Yeah.
That's insane. But now check this out. This guy right here is not even trying to go check out the Intuit Dome, and he lives right across the street from it. So good luck, Bomber. Good luck, Bomber, trying to fill up those seats, man. Like my guy right here said, the arena is gonna be full of visitor fans, just like Raiders Stadium. Man, I
Right.
can't.
Like when I went to that preseason with the Rams and the Raiders, there was a lot of Raider fans when I
Yeah.
went to SoFi.
Yeah. Well. I'll tell you what, man. SoFi, what happens is a lot of season ticket holders or Ram fans end up selling their tickets because guys pay premium price for it. And there's some diehard Raiders, Cowboys, 49ers fans here in California. So I
Dude,
get it. But
I met a couple of Cowboy fans. I have a couple of Raider fans. My uncle on my dad's side of the family is a diehard Raiders fan.
yeah, and it's not even LA's fault because we didn't have a LA team for the longest, right? Like what was it, 20 plus years? So yeah, we were stuck in oblivion for a while. But I'm just happy to have a real team here in LA, and you're gonna see our fan base grow, especially with our
Yeah,
young
yeah.
core, man. You're gonna see it grow. But thank you so much for tapping in, bro. I appreciate you, man.
Yeah, I
Appreciate the
gotta
call
go.
always.
I gotta hit the showers and watch Chicago Fire.
For sure, my boy. Thank you so much for tapping in as always, man. Appreciate you.
Always.
My guy Darius Ford always cracks me up, man, because he's a diehard Warriors fan who lives in Inglewood, across the street from the Intuit Dome. But I love the fact that he says he won't be peeping in anytime soon. Man. So I don't know if you guys saw the Steve Ballmer press conference he had with Adam Silver. They're about to host the All-Star game there over the the next couple of years. I think in 2026. And it's hilarious because he said he's even willing to reward fans who stand up and cheer. It's like you gotta bribe your fans. That's how you know, bro. Ain't no Clipper fans in LA, none but cardboard cutouts. But all right, I'll take a couple comments here from the chat. Looks like nobody was prepared for phone call Friday tonight, man. We got a couple of callers, thank God. But yeah, it's a pretty quiet night. I'm listen. I think everybody's celebrating this win. We usually like to tap in when there's a lot of stuff to complain on. But tomorrow, like I said, around the league is going to get extremely interesting because we got some rumors to discuss and maybe some new developments overnight. So we'll see. Jeremy says, DT, didn't catch the game. Any highlights? Yeah, there's plenty of highlights on YouTube, bro. I don't upload those anymore just as I don't want to get copyrighted or banned like I did last time. But overall, man, I just I'll tell you, there's plenty of places to watch highlights and all of that. Nike. Oh, I seen somebody trying to come in for a phone call Friday, but they disappeared. Never mind. Well, yeah, around the league tomorrow is going to be great. Lakers win. We are back at 500 ball once more. Anthony Davis just tore it up tonight, man. D'Lo continues to be impressive the last 3 games or so. Some might say even playing up his trade value. I've made jokes about that on Twitter. Hilarious. And we held Kyrie Irving to 12 points and 6 assists, which I thought was a key. Early today, pregame, I mentioned that we got to stop one of the two to have a great shot. So we did that. Yeah, AD almost got a triple-double. Yep. Joe says, Dan, do you think the Lakers will do a trade like a DeJounte Murray and Capella? You know what, man? I heard the Lakers were actually very interested in Capella as well as DeJounte Murray. Question is anybody going to outbid us? You hear what the asking price is for a player like Pascal Siakam, 3 first-round picks. Lakers don't have that. So if DeJounte Murray commands at least 2, we're going to be out of the bidding for him. So not sure what the market is looking like for a player like that, but it's all going to depend on that. Yo, Dan, we need to keep D'Lo. We just need 1 or 2 bigs on the team. I do agree that the big, I say 1 more should be a priority, but we do have a Bismack Biyombo out there. Maybe the Lakers are keeping tabs on him, but keeping their roster open just in case anybody better becomes available. Because this guy is not an offensive weapon at all. But defensively and rebounding, he could help. He brings energy at the very least, right? He can kind of be like what Wenyen Gabriel was doing for us, but with better rebounding, better size, and better shot blocking. Let's see. Is it okay for me? We can't get Murray, but Capella? I'd be down for it, but I think it's in our best interest to try to get both. Because Capella just has a really big contract. If that's the case, then we're better off going for a cheaper contract like a Biyombo. However, if we can get a 2-for-1 type deal and we can address 2 different areas of concern, that would be great. Katrina says, Dan, you guys finally got to call a winning game. Super time to celebrate for the night. I will sleep well tonight. Well, actually, we called this is like our 3rd winning game we've called on there. So we've lost, I think, like 4 or 5 games on PSF, and we've called like 3 good ones. But this was for sure the funnest one yet. And we did it to a good team, and they had both of their stars. So that was fun. And our 2 stars outplayed theirs, which is always a key. RP So Cool says, we don't need Murray. He's going to struggle with us guaranteed. I don't know about guaranteed. Bro just hit a game winner tonight. He's a dog, man. And not just because of his offense, his defense especially. I think Jeff made a very good point tonight saying we needed a point of attack defender. I do have Colin Sexton as a cheaper option for me, like as far as preference goes, but DeJounte is a great point of attack defender. And again, it will give us 3-level defense. You got somebody in the perimeter who can get after it, active hands, play the passing lanes, on ball, just shifty, just really great. You have somebody, like Vando and Torian Prince who could switch positions and they can play in between. And then you got AD waiting for you at the rim. And if we can get another backup big, now we're going to terrorize teams. See, I've never been concerned with the offense. We got plenty of bucket getters on this team, starting with LeBron and AD and Austin Reeves and D'Lo when he's got it going. But then is the defense that concerns me. And when we get our defense going like we did tonight, it's an automatic win, guaranteed almost, right? So I do believe Murray would be a great get. Need is a strong word, but I would want him for sure. Jeremy says, going to Staples game soon, Dan? Yes. And again, shout out to my bro Mookie, man, for getting me and my girl a ticket. We're about to go, and my family's going to join us. So that's going to be really fun. I haven't gone with my family in quite a while. So that'll be cool. We will be there Friday for the Brooklyn Nets game. I got you guys covered pregame. I may or may not do a postgame, depending. We will be driving with a full car, so we'll see. But very excited for that game as well. Lakers are coming in off of a 2-game win streak. Can we get our first 3-game win streak of 2024? Can we get it? We'll see. Try to get Rozier without trading D'Lo or Reeves. I'm sure the Lakers are going to turn every single. They're not going to leave a single stone unturned. They're going to do everything in their power to get the pieces they covet. So I'm not too worried about what they're going to try to do. I'm more concerned with what we could potentially end up giving up at the end of the day, just to acquire. Like if they're really infatuated by like a DeJounte or a Zach LaVine, what are they going to give up just to match salaries and the asking price for said players? Right. Dan, how about Colin Sexton and Kelly Olynyk? Colin Sexton, yes. Kelly Olynyk, maybe. We need more defense, right? We need a lot more defense. So I'd say yes to Colin Sexton, iffy about Kelly Olynyk, although he is a bucket getter at times, Great work, Dan. Greetings from Belize. Hey, shout out to Belize. Thank you, Bruce. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate you, man. Greetings. Dan, would you prefer Trae Young or Capella trade if Trae became available, or Murray and Capella? Of course, I would prefer Trae Young. Trae Young is a certified bucket getter. He's somebody who has led his team deep into the trenches. He is the best player. Make no mistake about it, regardless of what the haters say or people who make fun of his hairline, all the casuals, right? He's still a bucket getter. We saw what he did MLK Day. He's the real deal. But I think right now on this team, I don't think Trae Young is available as of right now, unless he requested a trade, which I don't think he will do. Right? That's his city. That's his team. And for now, I think they're still building around him. Maybe in a couple years from now, becomes an unrestricted free agent. Maybe we could take our swig at him. But I think there might be better free agents by then. We'll see. Hi, Dan. Super excited for our Lakers to win. Me too, man. I'm excited. Today was a happy day for yours truly, man. I got my new computer. So guess what? stuff isn't going to be freezing up or heating up anymore. Starting with tomorrow's Around the League, we'll get to go and stream for as long as we want, and ain't nothing going to get in the way. And then, like I said, a lot more coverage coming to the channel. So if you already haven't subscribed, please do consider doing so. That's going to wrap it up for me on post game, man. Again, Friday won't be here. I will be at the game, so there will be no phone call Friday. I tried to do a mini version of it, but I guess since I didn't announce it, not a lot of interest in that tonight. But that's fine. We got 2 good callers, and that's good enough for me, man. But I will catch you guys real soon, man. Have a great rest of your day. Around the League tomorrow. Plus, if there's any breaking news coverage, you guys know where to find me. You guys know where to hit that like button, subscribe, and all that good stuff. And I will be back real soon. All right. Have a great rest of your night. Go Lakers, baby. Peace out.